Danny.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you very much. Busy day?
Welcome back, at first from my side. Welcome back, guys. New season. Good to see you.
Here we go. Here we go again.
Of course.
How's the squad looking going into the new season, Danny? Have you got many missing this weekend?
Oh no, I think at the moment, yeah, we are really well. We trained well today, yesterday. Yeah, you feel it. My players are also excited for the new season. Yeah, we worked very hard in the last 5.5 weeks. A lot of games, a lot of training sessions, a lot of topics, a lot of meetings. And now you feel, yeah, we are ready for the new season. I think it's a good feeling. We have no injuries at the moment. It's really great. Also, big thank you to my medical staff and the performance team, yeah, to manage the load very well. Yeah, it's a good point. It's always a difficult one as a manager when everybody is available, but it's a nice one.
Did the early recruitment that you did allow you to and your players to get to grips with what you wanted to do a lot more this pre-season?
Of course, we could immediately start with our things what we want to improve. We could start immediately in the camps. I think this is very helpful to have in the early stage of the preseason a lot of players available. It makes it's much easier. You can demand immediately a lot of things, and these things what you train, then you train for your players. This is sometimes the issue when you have not your players here or not so much. Then you train, but you cannot really go into details, and we could start immediately from the first training session on, and it was fantastic to see. But the crucial thing is that we can deliver, and we transfer this from the training pitch on Sunday to the pitch in the stadium.
Yeah, are you happy with what you've seen this week in terms of how much the players have taken on what you want and how ready they are to start playing proper games?
I saw a lot of good things in the games in a couple of weeks now. I think every game was a little bit different. It was also the choice when I prepared the schedule for the preseason to have different opponents. They demand different things from us, and I think this was helpful. Yeah, and now it's about, of course, not just show good football, show also successful football. This is the reason why we trained hard. This is the reason why we are here. Yeah, we want to win games. We want to take points. We want to entertain our fans, and of course, we want also to play our style of football.
Are you hoping this year that you will be able to play the way you want, and you won't necessarily have to compromise that style as much as you might have had to do last season?
I will not say a compromise. I think the way we want to play was always a clear idea what we want to show, but of course, as a manager, you have to be flexible in some games, in some times of the year. Yeah, this is our job as well. You have your idea from football in your mind, and I think this was still the same. Yeah, when you ask my players, I think they will say the principles was still the same, but of course we adapt in some games a little bit more. Sometimes we played a back four, sometimes we played a back five. I think this is normal in football, but what I saw so far for my team, we are able, we have more belief what we did, and it's so helpful when you work together with your group. I would say without pressure, this is also good, because then you can really use some friendly games to train some principles. I think it was, when we look back, a little bit, the challenge. There was no time, I think, really no time. It was game, no training. But we did it well as a team, we improved a lot, and I think Liam said this in one interview before. I think when you look to the goal against Sunderland, I think there were a lot of good stuff in. But this was yesterday, and now it's tomorrow, and I think this is the focus where we are.
You gave a really good Olympics analogy at the weekend around the race to sign EK Ukbo. How is that race going? Are you any closer to the finishing line?
Yeah, it's still the race. The still was race open. Let's see what we can do in the next hours, days. Let's see. We try everything, and at the end, I said this before. Yeah, we working hard. I think big thank you for the club, also the support from the German, from Kevin. I think it was a big togetherness, a good teamwork. Yeah, but we know we have to do something. We want to do something, and yeah, we're in a good way at the moment.
Could that race finish before the game on Sunday against Plymouth?
Oh, you never know in football. Yeah, I think this is always the crucial part. Yeah, you hope, yeah, that you are ready for this before the game, of course. But you never know in this football. Sometimes there's a turnaround. But I will say I'm very positive that something could be happened.
In terms of overall numbers, that's obviously one that you'd like to do. How many more do you want before the window closes? How close are you to kind of getting the full squad that you want?
I think the big thing is that you have to look now, yeah, in which position we can move on, yeah, in which position we have to improve, in which position we can do something. What is about the market? Yeah, I think now next week the Premier League will start as well. I think there's maybe also some opportunities there. Yeah, and we have still, I think, 22 days to go. Yeah, it's a lot of time when you compare this maybe to January or other transfer windows. I think we are very early at the moment. Yeah, we have a lot of good players together. You see it in the training today when you play with the two teams against each other. There's a big challenge at the moment. Everybody is fighting for a position in the squad for the first 11. This is the high performance culture what I want to create, and now we can look on the market what we can do more to help the team to be successful. But I'm very positive, and yeah, I must say I think the last weeks were fantastic.
So would you say it's very much a case of quality over quantity now?
Yeah, it's true. I think this is now what we are looking for. I think we have a really good squad together. I think not just on the pitch or also off the pitch. I think that was for me a big part to have a good changing room, a good togetherness in this, because that was the big spirit last year. And I think that was also the reason why we keep the league and we stay in the league. I think just to have individual players with high quality, that means not you have a good team, and this both things we need, this balance we need, and we are on a really good way. And yeah, now we have to look for some pieces, some stones what we can bring to our house, and if you do this, then yeah, we should look very positive forward.
House looking good though, Danny?
Sorry?
Your house looking good though, yeah? At the minute?
Yeah. It looks good, yeah. But you know, yeah. At the end, it's also the roof nice, yeah, and all the small things. But yeah, at the moment, really, yeah, it's very positive around the club. I think when you go through the city, you feel this, yeah. I think the expectation is higher, yeah. Everybody is a little bit looking forward, a little bit dreaming. For us, it's now focus to the first game. We know it's a different first match day championship than a friendly game. Both teams want to win. Both teams will try everything on the pitch. It will be a challenge. It will be a fight during the season, and I think this is also a big learning for me. It's not enough just to have a couple of good games. You need 46 games in this league to achieve something, and for this we have to start on Sunday.
Yeah, the form after you arrived last season was very good. Had you placed more towards the top end of the table? Is a top 6 finish this year realistic as an aim?
Yeah, we should look step by step. Yeah, I think I said something what I want to try in this league, in which positions we want to come. But we know this season will also some up and down sometimes. Yeah, if we really can consistently take points from games, then we are in a good way, and it makes no sense to speak today about next May, which position we are. I think it makes more sense focus to the first game, and from this point we can go forward. And of course I know, if you take points from the first game, then you create again a self-confidence, a belief, the positive energy you transfer to the next game, and this is our job.
Is it going to be tough waiting till Sunday afternoon to get underway and watching everyone else go first?
You feel it during the week now. You feel that everybody wants to play now. A preseason is nice. Friendly games against strong opponents, it's nice. But now you want to start. This is you feel it in your body. You feel it in the mindset. You feel it on the pitch. Everybody is sharp. Now we want to start, and this is what we are waiting for, and hopefully it comes soon on Sunday, and we are ready on this, and hopefully we have a good atmosphere in the stadium. I really missed this atmosphere in the stadium in the last 3 months. The last game at home was against West Brom. I think it was outstanding atmosphere in the stadium from our massive fans, and I'm really looking forward to this game.
Just some thoughts finally from me, Danny, on Plymouth and Wayne Rooney and the challenge that you're going to face this weekend.
Again, I think it's a little bit a different preseason. We played nearly against just first division teams. They played a mix from League 1, League 2 teams. A preseason is always a preseason. You not really knowing what happens. Of course, you look to the opponent. I think Wayne Rooney will also try to bring this style of football in. And then we will see where we are, and I think this is the normal start into a season. Everybody wants to try, everybody is looking for a good start in the season, and this is our challenge. But when I see how we improve from week to week now, how strong we are in nearly every phase of the game, what I saw on the training today and the last couple of days, I'm positive, and we should bring our intensity on the pitch with our stadium behind us, and if we do this, then we have a good chance.
Good luck, Danny.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Danny, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Hi Alex, how are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Won't keep you too long. Is everyone up to speed? I know there's been a very careful sort of staging of the number of minutes. Are you satisfied that the entire squad are ready to go for Sunday?
I think you saw this week, and I see this that we work hard. I think you feel also the players. Some players recognize now, in which team they are at the moment, in which position they are. Of course, they are looking. I speak with some players about the future. This is always in my leading to give them a clear picture where they are at the moment. And all in all, I think we should push each other at the moment to perform well. In some positions you have a big challenge at the moment. Who is the starter? Who comes as a sub? But I said this also before, we will not achieve goals with just 11 players. We need a number of players, a good squad, and if you do this, then we have a great opportunity.
How is your new member of staff settling in, and what sort of roles? It's Niklas, isn't it? What roles will he sort of fulfill in the squad?
For me it was important that that every analyst take a little bit of responsibility for one part of the staff. I think I demand a lot from my analysts because we need for individual meetings. The analyst Niklas is more looking for the opponent. He'll support me there very well, and he's looking for my style of football. Then we will have analysts for set pieces. We try to share the jobs, but always one analyst has a special part now. I think that was also a crucial thing what we want to improve in the summer, and also in this department I must say we improved step by step. The guys know I want to have a lot of videos. I want to look videos, and even sometimes it's not just about videos from our opponent or from our games. I always demand also we have to look a little bit to the whole picture, look to the best teams in the Premier League, look to the best teams in the Bundesliga, look to the best teams maybe in Italy. You always can find good stuff, and also for our players it's helpful to see maybe some good clips from the top players of the world in the same position, and this is also things what we improve. I think we work really well together. It's a little bit bigger stuff now. You feel this. You have to manage this. But I must say the group is very strong, good characters, and it's a good quality.
I wanted to ask you about a couple of players. JD obviously scored in the Bremen game, has looked bright in pre-season. He's at the age, isn't he, where I think supporters would expect to see improvements, season on season, and get even better. What specifically are you working on with him?
I think he has in the last season a little bit up and downs. I think this is now a point where he has to improve, that he can deliver consistently. I think last season the biggest part was that he improved at first from the physical side, to adapt a little bit in this league, to be ready in this league. You feel it, he's strong, powerful, good 1-against-1 situation. And I think this is for the guys in front important this season, that we are clinical. If you have a chance, then we have to finish. Be sometimes ruthless. Do your job also against the ball. I know for offensive guys you look more how you can score instead of how you can defend your goal. But these are two parts of the game you need as a football player. I must say, it's also important that we take responsibility from behind, especially from the fullback position, that we coach our wingers in some situations. For this situation, for example, when you see Max at the moment and Jan, they really coaching from behind, help the wingers. And this is good, on these two positions, fullback, that I think is also this year more a challenge than last year. We need this. I said this, I think I was very clear to my players from last season what it means this season, and what I demand is that you be your best teammate you can be, and even if you are sometimes disappointed for why you are not playing in the start or you're just from the bench, then be your best teammate, support, and train more and better, and show the gaffer that you are ready to play.
Interesting. Another player I want to ask about, Josh Windass. Do you see him as a striker? We've seen him play in the 10, we've seen him play wide. I noticed on Saturday he was picking the ball up a little bit deeper. Is that right for a start, and what's your thinking there?
I think Josh understands the game very much. He is very football intelligent. He has a good brain. He knows in which spaces he can receive balls, and it's not about which players in which position. It's about that we occupy the position, and I think this is now what we're also talking in the last weeks. What happens if the number 6 drop down? Then we need the next player who comes in the next position to occupy the next position, and I think these things he's doing well. I think Josh is strong between the lines. He can receive the ball there. As a winger, he can also adapt. It depends how is our shape with the ball. I think Josh will be played this season in some different positions. It depends a little bit how is the match plan. And this is good, and I must say, Josh, he made a good pre-season until now. I think very strong, very powerful, in a good shape. Trained nearly every session, played a lot of minutes in the friendly games, and I think this is also a huge step forward. Because last season, I think sometimes we missed a little bit the foundation that he's really ready to play again and again. It could be also this season that sometimes we manage him with the load, but in the last 6 weeks he showed that he is sharp, and I think it's a good signal from him.
Let's say that EK is a Sheffield Wednesday player. Beyond that, will you be looking to add more strikers, more forwards to the squad?
Yeah, I think at the moment we have some numbers of strikers, yeah, but you don't know what happens on the market. I think also in this case, I believe we need different profiles in this league. To have just the similar profiles, then it's difficult. It could be, yeah. I think in 22 days you can do a lot of things, but it depends a little bit on the market, where we are, what I can say at the moment, that we are a little bit more sexy than in the last January. Yeah, you feel this. This is you feel this from the players. They are open-minded for us. This is a good feeling for us. I think last January it was much difficult to find players that they really want to come to us, but in this summer you see, and I think this is also the result from our good work together, from the last season, from this summer, that we are not just talking, that we are really doing, and this is good to see.
Thank you for probably the best headline that I'll write all season, by the way. Outgoings then, have you sort of suggested as it moved on, that the outgoings would sort of wait towards the end. Have you had contact from clubs with regard to some of your fringe players perhaps?
Yeah, I think some clubs now are looking for our players as well. Yeah, it starts now. I think this is normal. I think we are also in some positions where we are a little bit proactive. I think this is the honest conversation we had, to give some players also a picture, a schedule, what we want to do, and no, we will see who moves. But the big thing, and I think that was the crucial part in January, I was always very open to them, and I think this is sometimes hard for them. Yeah, even now we start to have games, and maybe you are not in the squad, or you are just on the bench. But important is that you have a clear picture where you are in the club, in the squad.
And lastly from me, you obviously managed against Wayne Rooney last season. I wondered, in both of you scaling the heights that you have done in football, have you come across him at all before?
No, last season, when we played in Birmingham, I think it was a good welcome. Yeah, we spoke, and he was very smart, and I liked him. Yeah, what I don't like was that we lost 2-1. I think that was a difficult one to this time. But I think we will see each other again, and we are both manager from our teams, and we want to try and want to take points and win. Yeah, but I think he is a good guy.
Good stuff. Thanks, Danny. Good luck with that race. I'll see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
Afternoon, Danny. Good to see you.
Hey.
I just wanted to ask you, you're obviously in a phase where you're trying to add extra quality in the transfer market. How important will the loan market be in, allowing you to bring that quality in?
I think the good thing is at the moment, in the January, I think we had at the end 7-8 loan players. Yeah, and now we have just one loan player. That means we have 4 more spaces open. I think this is great. And you never know what happens now. Oh, sorry. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Welcome back, guys. It's a new signing. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
I will say goodbye. Ike will take the press conference until the end. Sorry, guys, and all the best. See you on Sunday. Well done.
Thanks, Danny. See you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, okay. Well, first
Very happy to be back. Very happy to finally get over the line. Took a while, but happy to be here.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, it did take a while. There was obviously interest all the way through the window as you'd expect. Is it a relief as much as anything?
Yeah, more than you can probably imagine. Even for me, been training, waiting, getting calls every day, trying to sort it out. But just pleased to be back now.
And it must mean a lot to you when any club, particularly one you've been at before, shows that determination to sign you.
No, definitely. I think the club did everything they could, and I'm very grateful to them now, especially after how the season went last season. Just happy to be back.
And you'll obviously been keeping a close eye on how things have been developing over the summer. Do you feel you're coming back to a much stronger squad, even than the one you left last season?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I've been speaking to a lot of the players, and over the summer now, they've been talking about how they've been working harder, new tactics, new players, and definitely saying it's looking like a positive season for sure.
How is it when you're in that position, when you're waiting for things to happen? Do you speak a lot to last season's teammates? Do you feel like you can?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously I'm close with a lot of the players now, but over the summer we've just been talking about what's going on. Obviously they're asking me what I'm doing. I'm just like, I'm waiting. Hopefully get things done sooner rather than later. But yeah, all of that kind of conversations.
And how are you physically? How much training have you done this summer, and how ready are you for Sunday, for example?
Well, I'm going to be back training with the group, hopefully tomorrow. I've been training in Manchester with the City group, so I've been there over the summer.
Right, so it's been a fairly involved pre-season.
No, yeah, I haven't been back at home sitting doing nothing.
yeah, sure. But I just mean in terms of you've not been training on your own either.
No.
With other footballers.
Yeah.
So do you feel, obviously it's the manager's decision, but do you feel that you're ready to go on Sunday if needed?
Of course I'm going to say I'm ready, but I'm going to have to speak to the coach and see, because obviously I haven't been training with the group, so it'll be my first session hopefully tomorrow, and we'll just go from there.
And obviously last season ended so positively, and you personally and the team had such a good second half of the season. Were you always really keen that it was this club you came back to?
No, definitely. I think more than anything, it was just the feeling I had, especially how we finished the season. As you can imagine, I've been to so many clubs, but I definitely had a big feeling, even though it was such a short period that I was here. But I really had a lot of love and a lot of support from the club, the fans, and everyone. I think my decision was really made after the end of last season.
Excellent. Okay, well, I'll hand you over to the other guys, but good luck and good to see you back.
Thank you.
EK, good to speak to you.
Hi.
I am talking to you from Canada, which is quite apt.
Nice.
How has this summer been for you?
It's been good. It's been a very long one. Had to be very patient, but I enjoyed it.
Seems like there was quite a competition for your signature as well.
Yeah.
What's it like for a player when you know there's multiple teams chasing you? You don't perhaps know where you're going to end up, and ultimately, why was Sheffield Wednesday the right club for you?
I think there's a lot of factors that came into it. Coming back to Sheffield, I was really looking for a home, somewhere I can call home, you know. And after how I finished the season, it was always, my mind was always made up, really, in a way. But of course, there's going to be some offers coming here and there. But I think I had my mind made up already.
What is it about Wednesday, this club, this manager, that works for you?
I don't know what I would say exactly, but with me and the manager, I think he gave me a lot of trust last season. He was patient with me at the start. He knew what I can bring to the team, and I think I repaid his faith in just the performances I gave on a consistent basis, especially with the goals as well.
A lot of the players at Wednesday have spoken about the impact that Danny Röhl has had on them.
Yeah.
How would you describe the impact he's had on you?
Ooh, definitely a big one, because he really brought out the best in me. I think there's a lot more to come now, and I'm looking forward to working with him and the staff to get me to that next level.
You're 26 next month. Do you feel like you're coming into your prime?
I don't know. I would say so. Hopefully, hopefully by the end of the season I'm gonna aim to have a better season than last season and just push on from there.
What has this journey been like for you, maybe to reach in this stage in your career? Because everybody's careers are different, aren't they? Not everybody just lands at 18, ends up playing Premier League football and doing all of those things. So what's this journey been like for you up to now?
There's a lot of ups and downs. It's been a tough one. I went on loan quite early, experienced first team football when I was 18, and I feel like I've gained a lot of experience being at so many different clubs, countries, and I think that's what got me to the stage I'm at now, and I think I've brought that into my game now.
Is that something that really you feel you've benefited from, that opportunity? You've played lower league football.
Yeah.
You've played in Holland, you've played in Belgium, you've played in France.
Yeah.
You've had all of these experiences. You're still at a young age, and now, like you say, you're putting down those roots at Sheffield Wednesday and trying to reach the next step in your career. Yeah,
no, I think that adds a lot to my game. I think especially even coming last season, mid-season, I have to adapt to Danny's tactics, to what the team is demanding from me, and I think putting in good performances early doors is very key as well. So I think that's helped me a lot for that.
Have you been following Sheffield Wednesday summer, because they've obviously got a lot done? A lot of players have come back. They've signed new players. Have you been keeping half an eye on what's been going on?
Yeah, of course. I've been watching. I watched the last game, Liam's testimonial, and you can see that the team is really playing well. And I'm looking forward to joining back with them and playing games definitely back at the home stadium.
Do you have a favourite goal that you scored for Sheffield Wednesday last season?
Honestly, I would say probably the one against West Brom. I don't know, there was something, I think it was more the noise after the goal that really set it off, and how important that game was for us. So definitely that one.
And how could this move help you with your international ambitions? Because there's the small matter of a World Cup coming up in Canada in the near future.
Yeah. I think it would be good for me now that I've that I've shown what I can do here, and now working with the same coach, the same team, I've built a foundation of what I can bring to the game and bring to teams. Now it's just about outperforming what I did last season, honestly.
What are the hopes for Sheffield Wednesday? Because there seems to be this real optimism and maybe a new expectation at this club, which hasn't been here for a few years, since Wednesday were competed in the playoffs 2016-2017. So, the players buying into that? Are you sort of looking at this and thinking, the way you finished last season, something a bit special could happen this year?
Well, I think everyone's looking to have a positive season. I think it's going to be a tough season as always, but I think with the coach that we have now, we don't need to limit ourselves. I think anything is possible at this point. And finally, the fans, I think pretty much every other sentence the fans have uttered to any sort of local journalist over the last 6 weeks has mentioned EK Ugbo. Yeah.
So how much does it mean to you? So the fans have been desperate to see you come back. They'll be absolutely delighted by the news today that you have re-signed for Sheffield Wednesday. What does that kind of mean to you?
It means the world to me, honestly. From where I've come from, I've never felt so much love from a club, and now I'm just ready to give everything back to the club and giving goals and good performances and wins for the team.
Pleasure to speak to you. All the best with it, EK.
Thank you.
EK, welcome back. How are you doing?
Thank you. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Have you ever been part of a signing announcement quite like that?
No, this is my first one actually.
I think Danny deserves an Oscar for that.
Yeah, I know. No, he did well.
Obviously it has been something of a saga, hasn't it? Have you always been confident that you would end up at Wednesday?
I wish I could say I was, but sometimes it was getting tough for me. I was waiting so long for it to happen. As days go on, you think, it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. But in my mind, I always felt like I wanted to come back. And I've had loads of conversations with the gaffer over the summer. So I always felt confident that it was going to happen end of the day.
Is it fair to say that you've pushed for this move? That Wednesday was the one that you wanted, and you've helped make it happen?
No, definitely. I think it was clear from after the last game of the season last season, when I spoke to the gaffer, it was clear that I wanted to work with him. We wanted to work together again, and we just wanted to keep pushing.
Obviously, the lads have sort of spoken to us. I think Baz told us very, very much on record that he'd been hitting up your phone and stuff. Has that been nice? You know, they clearly want you back.
No, it was nice, but I think the feeling was mutual. I wanted to come back. Not just Baz. Anthony was messaging me every day as well. I was getting loads of messages from the players, but I'm just happy to finally got it over the line.
Are you excited to lay roots at a club? You've been here, there and everywhere in your young career. How much of a big thing can that be for your career?
I think it's very big, and from all the appreciation and the love from the fans, I think now they've seen what I can do, and it's now time to improve on what I did last season.
Yeah. I did want to touch on the Copa America. I think a few of us were surprised not to see you feature there.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the reasons for that?
I had conversations with the coach. We went in the summer, we had some friendlies, and I didn't play any games. We had conversations to see what was the best thing for me, personally. After the season I just had with loads of games, I had a couple of niggles, my ankle, things like that. I think the best decision was to take a break and just prepare for the new season. So that was with that.
Yeah, good stuff. And lastly, you've got a few different chants on the terraces. The Boing Boing, you've got one with Gas and Musso.
Yeah, I see.
Tell the fans, which is your favourite of the three?
I don't know. The one I had at West Brom, when we played West Brom, that one, I think it was just because it was the loudest and I heard it the most, you know. So, but all of them, I love all of them, so I wouldn't say I have a favourite.
Good stuff. Okay, they can keep rolling with all three then. DK, welcome back. Good to speak to you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, guys.